Hi all, it's Ali here. Good morning.
Hi, Simon.
And we are off to Hungerford. And with Rolo, of course. Good morning, says Rolo. It's full of dogs in Hungerford, so it's a really nice place to go just to chillax out. And if anybody from America who vlogs that I know ever comes to the south of England, Simon and I would be very happy to give you a little tour of our area. We live in Hampshire. I'm not worried about saying where we live. No one's interested in me. In fact, very few people see this, but nevertheless, if you do come down Andover, Hampshire way, we would be more than happy to give you, a little tour and even show you where Stonehenge is. It's not very far. If you can bear waiting for an hour to get there on the road that leads to it, because they haven't sorted that problem out, have they, Symes?
No, never will.
No. Anyway, I did have a few things to say. I have a lot. I'm one of these people that I think, because I come from the UK and because I'm just a little tiny teeny weeny vlogger, and I don't know, maybe it's something about my personality. I've got a few people that I chat to when I go into chats, and they're always really polite to me, and there are some particular people that I really love, and we sometimes have a little chat. But as for other people, apart from Shoot the Shit, who always acknowledge me, I always feel that Pam and I are friends, and regardless of where else I go around YouTube, Pam would never hold that against me. She's always said people go where they want to go. But I've also been in G's a lot, and I watch Janie. I like Janie very much. I used to watch Diane, Wendy and that lot, but to be honest with you, I'm not interested anymore. And I find that once I lose trust in a person that comes up on panel, it's not that I dislike them, because I've got no real reason to dislike them. This is YouTube for all intents and purposes. And I'm sure that that's the things that they do that make me mistrust them, whether they've told lies, whether they've done things that were inappropriate on YouTube, or for any other reason. It takes a lot to get me to actually say I really hate that person. I might stay away from them. I'll respect anybody who will take them on again. For me, once you've lost my trust, I don't really want much to do with you anymore. But in G's the other day, there was actually a situation where Abe had been very rude to the ladies, and it was a them and us situation, and them or us situation, and he had to really make his mind up. I felt really sorry for him, because I've got friends in real life, obviously, that I love and they love me, but we've got a mutual friend who doesn't love me but likes my mutual friend. Does that make sense? The way we work it out in real life is to say, well, look, I'll see you on these days and I'll see her maybe on another day. If it's like that in real life, couldn't that sort of thing be worked out on YouTube? If you've got somebody who's very rude to people when they're on panel, and ladies particularly get very upset with this, although to be honest I've no idea why on YouTube, because some of them, oh my god, are much more revolting than the men. But that being said, why can't it be done that way, so that you can respect the fact that no, the ladies are not going to like Abe? Why couldn't it have been done possibly where you say, look Abe, I really want you on my channel, I do like you, you know what you say is shitty, and then you come on such and such a time, they'll know you're on when you're on, and then you get off the platform, and then I can have other people up, but they don't need to meet or to have discussion, so that you can stay liking both. It's interesting. I mean, I'm not saying that would work necessarily. It would take a lot of working out, but it seems so sad that all the people that you had laughs with would now just go. And I'm bringing up G's chat as an example, really. These things happen a lot. It would be, if we were intelligent people and we didn't just do it for the drama of it all, it would be much better if we could all just work a way round so that you could be friends with lots of people and not be judged for being friends, but you can keep people separate. There's got to be a way. There has to be, because it seems unfair. Otherwise it's him or it's us, and that just isn't right. I wouldn't do that in my real life. If I like somebody that somebody else doesn't like, I see them at a different time, and I don't talk about them between times. It's like it's an off limits thing, so that everybody feels comfortable, because I don't want to disrespect anybody. Now, anyone that knows me knows that when I'm on YouTube, I go onto different people's channels for different things, but mostly I listen in and I tune in on the fun parts. When there's a row going on, I always think, well, it's not my fight, so I can't really get involved. Occasionally I say, oh, whoa, stop, if I think they're just getting out of hand, like I did with Tammy the other day. I felt she was just getting, I knew she was just about to be horrible again, and I thought, no. So I did say something, but I quickly came out because it wasn't stopping her, and she doesn't read a side chat anyway. So I'm talking about Tammy Spirit Finder, but I don't watch her very often. There has to be a way of working things out. I'll still go to G's channel. I went to G's channel, not necessarily because of his friends, because the group of people over there have all been against Shoot the Shit, who I love dearly. So, and also, it's interesting how it's so one-sided. Once you hear something that your friend, oh no, don't let them in, block them because they're horrible people. Well, of course, because they don't like them, they're going to say that. So get to know people. One thing about Shoot the Shit, and I'm going to speak on their behalf, one Christmas they did the Porch of Love. They raised an awful lot of money, and that must have been exhausting, absolutely exhausting. They were freezing cold, but they got off their asses and they raised money that went into people's PayPals direct, and I was so impressed. And that's not the first time they've done it. They've raised money for all sorts of people, actually. I'm thinking of, oh God, it's gone from my head. It doesn't matter. I'm useless with names. But the point is that there are wonderful things that Shoot the Shit have done, and yes, there are some questionable things. That doesn't make me hate them. That just makes me focus on the things that I like about them, as I would with any channel. And I'm using these channels just as an example. I am at quite a gentle sort of, I would say I'm quite well balanced, wouldn't you?
Oh, yes, dear.
Well, I like to think I am. And even if I say, oh, she's a right bitch, I don't mean it. I tell you who it was, Savage. Twice they raised money for Savage. Now Savage and Shoot the Shit don't get on. Fair enough, they've fallen out. I don't hate anybody. It's not my fight. So I guess that in a way, G's philosophy is a lot like how I do it. If it's not my fight, don't leap in. I have been tempted to say, oh, that's disgusting, or please stop, or maybe, maybe just think, oh, that's really horrible, I can't go near that person again. Oh God, we're going down a really windy road and I'm really nervous that a car's going to come. So Simon knows he can't do it. Like, I've got to show you now how small this road is. This is very typical of, well, anywhere in English country lanes. Here we are, travelling to Hungerford down at, is it a B road? I suppose it is. This would be what's called a B road. And basically, it means there's bugger all on the road to tell you it's a road. It's slightly more than a track, but we go for about 15 miles down something like this. So if for anybody you found, you know, you get a touch of car sick, make sure you take car sick tablets if you come this way. So yeah, so where did I get to? Anyway,
don't know, you're waffling.
I'm
yeah.
waffling again. Okay, I'm a great waffler, but what I think the point I was saying was that
You can
it
be
doesn't.
friends
You
with
can,
everyone.
yeah, you can be friends. You can't. Well, you might not be able to be friends with everyone, but surely there's a way of negotiating things. And I am the world's best negotiator. You know. Well, I am. You might call it blackmail. I call it negotiation. But basically, I can usually get my own way if I want something bad enough, and I will somehow work it around so that I've negotiated it with everybody. Would you not say? Oh God, there's a man and 2 dogs. Look, and what are we supposed to do about this?
It's a girl.
It's a girl. 2 beautiful dogs down there. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. I've been waffling for 11 minutes, but I just needed to get this off my chest. I'm sure nobody that is relevant to is gonna, you know, gonna watch this, but that's okay. I love you all very much. Thank you for popping in and listening to me waffle. We're off to have coffee in Hungerford. Bye.